Springfield, Missouri, Plaster Stadium, home to the Missouri State Bears. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Utah Utes, taking on another team from the Big 12, the Missouri State Bears. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait. The Bears will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Utah Utes offense will have the football first. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays, and so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Utes send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. So Missouri State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And, David, they've got a tight end who might not be a superstar, but he always seems to be in the right place, always ready to be a safety valve for this quarterback.
No, and this guy dictates to the defense. It's so nice to be able to move him around. He's the chess piece. He's the playmaker on offense that can do a lot of things. And if they're going to be successful, the big tight end's going to be the reason why.
And he's a very reliable target, too. We've seen him make some really tough catches and some big moments for this offense. He's going to have to do that in this game today. The defense is keying on him. They know that's where the quarterback's eyes are going to be going early and often in this game, so the tight end's got to step up.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that will be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Bears are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He'll ride his man on the option. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. The kick is on its way. He'll feel the button, see what he can get. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Looking downfield on first down. Pocket breaking down. The throw. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Stuffed almost in his track, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Gets it out fast. Nice move, creates some space. He is feeling it, a huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And the Utes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Pause to throw again. Trying to set up the screen. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Second down, they'll go to the air. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. There's a hit. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. The Bears will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Off play action on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Utes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Throws for the tight end. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Utes will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. So here comes the Bear offense. They've sputtered a bit early, not being able to move the football, having to punt it away each of the first 2 times they had it. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got it behind the line. It's Joyner.
Such a great job on the defense, winning out early downs. What does that mean? Now it means 3rd and long. 3rd and long, now I go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
Just a hair too much on him from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. And the Bears decide to punt it away. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. He'll start this drive firing. Pulls it in. It's Glover. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Off the play fake. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes the offense, you're hoping the run fix is going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Leaves it with the back. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. They punt it away on fourth down. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Robinson.
Great recognition by the defense on that pass play. They knew exactly who the quarterback was going to, and they got there quick.
Off play action. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And last week they got away with it. They gave up 4 sacks. Offensive line didn't play great, but they got the dub. Today, they got to do a better job. Early in the football game, already giving up a sack. They got to find some ways to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He'll try to do it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. We've reached a break. It's Utah holding the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. The Bears line up to punt it away. To about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Utes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Running back searching for a hole. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Now on third down after that run. They'll try to power their way ahead. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And the Utes will call on their punt team. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Power football with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's going. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. There were serious revolutions on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. And the Bears will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He's got it. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got him. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Handoff from the gun. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. This is a designed run. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks. And the Utes have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got it set up on the outside. It's been a rough start for these guys. You look down the schedule in the Big 12, there aren't many soft landing spots.
Well, no doubt about it. This team has had some bad breaks early this year in Big 12 play, but they've got to make good things happen, David. They've got to do a better job of executing offensively, defensively, on special teams, and it's got to start today.
Yeah, finding a way to make those critical plays. Because you know, what do you know in the Big 12? There's always going to be a lot of scoring, right? And they've come up short, but I think as you find yourself throughout the season, you got to realize, I got to build those confidence. I got to make those plays, and once you do it once, and maybe it happens today, you start to build that confidence.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He put some heat on that one down the middle.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
The Bears will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Rides to back and leaves it. Sweet cut there. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
Caught behind the line. It's Wilson. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
By the receiver.
The Utes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Now the play fake. Steps away to find some room. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Utes come to the line on 3rd down trying to keep this drive alive. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things played out. Kentucky opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's house and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. Fun one in the Big 12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for pole position.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And that's a first down.
To the air on first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Finds the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Bears will punt this one away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Wants to bring it back. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Going to swing it on second down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Utes will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Joyner. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Caught over the middle, it's Robinson. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Fires to the tight end. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Fires to the big fella. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the tight end. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him. And they get him down for the sack, and they'll go to the locker room feeling good about their pass rush. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
And the Utes will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Young. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So here comes the Missouri State offense. After the lack of production in the first half, plenty to talk about. Let's see what they can dial up here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think you stay calm. I think you make adjustments, Jesse. I think you realize what they're doing to us and how can I attack that. But you also tell the guys, low-scoring game, still very much in this. We can still be who we are.
It's a good point. I think on offense, this is not the time to reinvent the wheel. I think you stay true to who you are and what your identity is. And you've got to show confidence in your guys to go out and just execute better here in the second half.
Makes the grab. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. He might want another play. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And just when you think you've seen every move, he's got another one, and he's out to the 40. And the Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Bears look to keep this drive humming. Looking to buy time.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate. And you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes. They prove it is.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Bears kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Bring in the heat. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Back to pass. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. Dead center perfect. There is a flag on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, it might not change that much. Offense already made the long field goal. You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a 1st down. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the ground with the back. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. The lead is down to a field goal.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
Set to kick this one away.
On the move from inside his 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. He's going to let one fly down the middle. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Give to the back. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down. The Utes send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Let's see what he can do with it. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They'll go to the ground. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position, ready to stay ahead of the chains.
Fires to the wideout. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They boot it away. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. He's going for the big play. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Utes will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No fair catches here, looking for room. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Joyner. Breaks him in the open. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down at the 49. And the Bears, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. The play-action fake. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. The Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They'll give it to the back. Not much room there. They'll give him one to the 9. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He leaves it with his back. Strong run and a pickup of 5 out to the 15. The Utes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying play action. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Oftentimes the play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the Utes decide to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He gets it away from his own end zone. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Robinson. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They're working that left side. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On third down, he drops the throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
That's one of the reasons I love this linebacker, man. He can rush the passer. He does a great job timing his blitz, and with that speed, he's able to get home quickly.
And the Bears line up to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. It doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
The Utes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The give from the gun. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And here's flat. Missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you're trying to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Kick is in the air. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Final play of the quarter coming. They're testing the right side here. Oh, he's got some space. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the 4th quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So first down, we'll open up the final period. To the ground, he's got it again. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains at the 22.
And first down for the offense.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 balls at the 18. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it. First and goal from the 1.
The offense with a big opportunity in the red zone.
Trying to run it in. Touchdown, Missouri State. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Missouri State.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Nebraska rolled to a victory, and after putting up this kind of win, there has to be some Heisman buzz around a program that's produced winners of the award from Johnny Rodgers to Mike Rozier to Eric Crouch. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. And the Utes come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll try to sneak it.
Yeah, that's what my old college coach used to call Red Snoopy. Little QB sneak. Just get it, tuck your head down, drive those legs, get the first.
Rush is on him. He'll pull it down and run. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. The Utes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wilson. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Utes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He stopped right there short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it, just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Bears can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. They get to him as he throws. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Utes will call on their punt team. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Looking to fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's got it on the outside. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
Nice job executing the 4-minute offense. You know, they practice this throughout the week, having a lead late in the game, running plays to just get enough to get 1st downs to stay on the field, and they are executing this 4-minute offense to perfection.
And the Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. reads it, fires complete. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Last drive was a quick 3 and out, and now time is even more of a factor to get. There he goes! Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. On 1st down from their own 22. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Direct snap. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Still plenty of time for this offense, but this probably their final drive, under 2 minutes to play. Looking left. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll ride Davis here. Nice move to pick up yardage.
This running back right now is sending a very clear message. He doesn't want to just be known as a guy that can run around you or run away from you. He wants you to know he can lower the shoulder and get those tough yards if need be.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Absolutely perfect. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period.
Well, that's a huge kick right there, because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Unloads to the right. And they can't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Touchdown Bears! This defense making a big play, putting it in the end zone. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
In this kind of game where it's only one possession, possession. One play could make the difference, and that time the quarterback got a little too greedy. The defender jumps in front, picks it off, adds the lead for his team. He still got a lot of football to go here, but that was a massive play for the defense.
The 18 unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Wants to throw on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game.
And that's a first down for the offense.
He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
That's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten the rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook, the old kneel down from victory formation. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.